Hey, good morning, guys. It's Glenn with Lessons for Landlords. This is a day in the life of a landlord. Um, Tenants just moved out. We just got the house repainted, so I'm here dropping off some cleaning supplies and to pay the painter. So, okay, so I'm showing you the house now right after it was painted. The tenants moved out like 3 or 4 days ago, and this is what they left me. So the floors again are going to be redone. We actually upped the rent on this one. This is going for $16.75 in the township of Pennsauken. I always have them leave the extra paint. This is a kind of a move-out inspection at this point. Looking at things I got to do, like replace the little vent covers. We have a professional cleaning crew coming in to clean everything. Anything left behind was being left by the tenants, the old tenants for the new tenants. Let's see how it looks. Okay, well that's gonna get cleaned. There's my racks. Dishwasher's not that big. Okay, let's see how the refrigerator is. Not freaking bad, dude. This is after 2 years of them living here. So listen, so here's the deal. I have this move out packet that I send to my tenants right when I find out they're moving out. And it tells them exactly how much things are gonna cost. Like, for instance, I don't know what happened. That's a smoke carbon, and that's not cheap. I mean, that's $50 that they're gonna be charged. I charge really for missing light bulbs also, but I'm not gonna do it here. I might. I mean, why change my thing here? But it is the virus season, so. The carpet, again, it looks pretty beat. And, I rented it so fast that I didn't have time to clean it, but I'm gonna clean it. I'm gonna take out some of this leftover garbage, which is almost nothing. They changed the blinds on me, but whatever, they're all uniform, so I'm not gonna hit them on that. But normally that's like a $25 charge. A big thing at move outs are holes in the doors. It happens, people punch them, kick them. This doesn't seem to have any of that. They left the washer and dryer for the new tenants, and I guess this elliptical. This is the mudroom. Damaged light, which I'm gonna tag them. That's probably a $50 tag right there. The bathroom, honestly, they changed the seat, whatever. I'm changing that probably, but it is what it is. A little tidbit. Get these, these are ugly, I get it. But the good thing about these types of hardware for the toiletries is that they can't be yanked out. And that's huge. I mean, you don't understand how many phone calls I get telling me that the bathroom things have fallen down. And I know that because the expensive ones aren't anchored into the walls, and that's what happens. So apparently this light's not working. I have to check that. I don't know what happened to this switch. This is a bedroom number 1. Floors are took a beating. I'm not gonna hit them for it. But you can see here, white blinds, brown blinds. These were mine. This was theirs. Unfortunately, it doesn't match, so they're gonna have to be tagged $25 to replace the blinds. This, they wanted to be left. I hope. Bedroom number 2. Again, white blinds, brown blinds. That's a problem. You're gonna be charged $25 for it. It sucks, but it is what it is. Bathroom. This is the second bathroom upstairs, so it's not that bad, This is a tub. I had my painter just scrape all the old grout so I can come in after it's clean and then re-grout. So honestly, I'm not that disappointed. I mean, my move out packet, it really tells them that they're gonna be charged, you know, and how much money for each issue. And if you want it, just, you know, comment below, send me an email. This is the master bedroom, so now the blinds here are the same. They left some garbage, but I don't know what's going on. I just don't know. I don't know what's being left. This is like another closet. So that's the deal. I mean, the house is in really good condition. It's in the condition that I would expect it to be in after 2 years of being rented. You know, the floors we did probably 6 years ago. So, you know, they really take a beating. I'm not gonna do anything yet. I think the new couple moving in are really happy they got a place. And we're gonna leave it, you know, pretty much just a basic deep cleaning. And it's rented in, I think, 2 more days. So again, no tenant downtime. That's what I love. And you know, this is what the house looks like. This is the real deal. After somebody moves out, following my policies and the guidelines that I put out there as a landlord, and the tenants that you put into your rentals. I mean, it's all a combination of finding the most qualified tenants, putting them in your rentals, making them treat it like it's their own home, and being a landlord doesn't have to be that bad. It's not bad at all. So thanks for the day, following me, day in the life of a landlord. Stay safe, stay well, and if you like what you see, again, hit that like, hit that subscribe, share it, and I appreciate you watching the video. Take care, guys. Bye. So today I'm going to show you some tips and secrets. So today, real quick, like a little golden nugget of landlording is that you see these lights, they're recessed lighting. And I always, you know, put special bulbs in now at move-ins and to finish the rehabs. You can see that that's missing one. Lighting is so important. So what I'm gonna do is today I'm gonna swap out the bulbs that needs to be swapped out, and you're gonna see the difference of how light affects a room. So again, you got 1, 2, 3, you got 6 recessed lights in this room. This is what the room looks like at this point, around 11 in the morning, and I'm gonna show you the difference in 1 minute. Okay, so this is after putting in the bulbs called daylight. Blinds are open, but it definitely, I think, I just like that light. It means, so the bulbs that I use in all my rentals are the daylight, they're called daylight. And that is supposed to represent the light of the sun during the day. It's supposed to be a feel-good light, a happy light that they so call it. So I point this out to my tenants when they're like walking in for the first time in the rental. And I say, we use these special bulbs, daylight, and it doesn't cost me any more money, but they think that these bulbs are like $50 a bulb the way I'm talking about them, because yes, it's about marketing and sales, but I already have them. I don't need to sell them on the rental anymore, but I truly love my rentals, and I point out any small little thing about them that I can when people are doing a walkthrough for the first time, right before renting from me. And if they're looking at other rentals, these small items are the things that really stick out in someone's mind. I mean, I point out whatever I have going for me in that rental, whether it be, anti-slam doors. I mean, they come automatically when you buy the cabinets, but I point them out. The $5 blinds that I use that just lift up without the string, I mean, these people, just by me pointing this out to them and being actually excited at how cool it is, they really appreciate it. So again, follow me onto the next room and we'll break down this house room by room. Okay. So in the kitchen, pretty much really all I have to do, because the move out packet works so well and the refrigerator is good and the oven's pretty good, I'm just gonna change out the light. Those always seem to carry 2 bulbs and one always burns out. I'm gonna take this down, replace it with a new. This was left behind, I'm gonna take it. That's my paint that I always have them leave behind for touch-ups. This table might be going to the new tenant, I'm gonna find out. If not, they're gonna have to be charged for removal of that. So, okay, I'll be back with you guys in a second. Okay, so I fixed the den. We got it ready for the cleaning lady. The carpets really is gonna have to be cleaned, but normally we would replace it. But because of the rush with this tenant moving in, we're gonna clean it. I don't think they're gonna mind. In here, there was a damaged light from the previous tenant, so that's a $50 charge. I'm gonna swap it out. You might ask why $50? For the time going to Home Depot, picking up the light, and then bringing it back here and installing it, $50. My blinds, I'm charging them another $25 fee to replace just one of these blinds. I always have white. I don't mind that they swapped, but they didn't swap them, you know, both. So that's $25. Again, $6 blind. My time putting it up. That's what I charge. So give me a second and I'll set this all up. And then there was light. Okay, so I was able to hook up a new light, but the problem is that the bracket doesn't fit, okay? So sometimes you have to improvise. So what I have to do, where's my thing, okay. This is the bracket, so I'm gonna take it home or hopefully have in my car 2 drill bits that can drill 2 holes right into that bracket so I can mount the light. So I figured let me just hook everything up, and that was good. I had all my tools, and I'll just fix this mount and then we're good. On to the next room. Okay, so now I'm on the upstairs, and pretty much I just gotta do I have to figure out why this was left here. If it was left here because they're too lazy, they're gonna be charged for that sucker to remove. They could have left it for the new tenants. I don't know. I'm assuming that that's what it is. They leave everything behind. I'll show you later the haul that I'm taking home because, you know, they left some good stuff. So in here, again, it's the basic light bulbs, the little outlet covers. Again, charging them for the change of blinds. I'll do a quick walkthrough so you can at the end, but this bathroom looks pretty decent. We're just gonna get it cleaned and caulked. And then up here, there's a little trash. I mean, I could charge them for it, but I'm not, because they work with me on the coronavirus issue, and they allowed me to, they work with me with the virus, and so I'm gonna cut them a break on that. So pretty much, you know, oh, I got my light on. Okay, so I'm just gonna clean everything up, prep everything for the cleaning people, do one last shot, and see where the day of a life of a landlord goes. Take care, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm cleaning out this house, and when I bought it like 6, 7 years ago, there was 2 doors that one was downstairs, and it looked like just the bottom of the house, an old pit maybe, but never needed to look at it. And then in the master bedroom, there was another little door. So look what I found today. Okay, so I'm in the master bedroom and there's a closet here, okay? And there's another closet there. So when you walk into this closet, it's really made for boxes, storage. And then this is where I go in to change the filter, all the way in the attic. I'll be changing that light bulb in a second. But if you go to the left, there's a door here, okay, painted white. Never looked in here really, never had a flashlight. And then if you open it up, it's all attic space. I mean, let's see if this light works. Oh, the light even works. Very, very cool. Okay, so I'm in the attic, and this is where my HVAC guy put this system when we installed it. So the only problem with that is that to change the filter, you have to like kind of get a step stool, get into this little attic, and then come in there and change it. Really want to change it twice a year, every 6 months. But now that I'm up here, there is no light. So I'm gonna see if I can swap this baby out with one of these. I did a couple, so I'm getting less nervous doing it. So bear with me until I get some light up here, guys. Hey guys, it's me again. Okay, I'm about to finish up the house, and right behind me, I don't know if you can see this, there's a white door, okay? That's been there since I bought the house, okay? I opened it maybe once or twice. It looked like a, just kind of a pit, I'll show you, from back in the day. And I saw something in there that I want to grab, and let's see what happens. Okay, so here's the closet. I'm gonna put my light on, get my mask on, get my headlight on. Damn, I can't believe I'm doing this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put my glove on, and this is like, I don't know how old this house is, but you can see that this is under the house. So, I mean, they have some junk. Seems like a pit, but there's a crate right there. And that's what's intriguing me now. This will take some freaking time, but I want to know what's in that crate. So here I go. Oh, I'm 48, and I probably shouldn't be bending like this, but I'm gonna, because I want to see what's in this crate. Feels empty. Okay, latches. Okay. Nothing. No gold mine or treasure. Damn it. So you always have to check, you know, to make sure there's no, like, you know, gold or money. There was nothing. See you guys. Okay, so the day's pretty much done for me. It's around, you know, 1:30, and that's kind of, you know, a typical day in the life of a landlord. You never know your hours, but you put a couple hours in here today, and sometimes you're busy, sometimes you're not, sometimes you're looking for the deal, sometimes you're fixing up the deals you already have. It's an adventure. But at the end of the day, not too much had to get done. $140 for the cleaning lady that's coming in to do a really deep clean. Normally it's $100, but I don't know, because maybe of the virus. It cost me around $3,100 to get the house painted. And normally I try to, you know, do a B+ paint job, not like an A+ paint job. And I tell my painter, because it is a rental, not my house. but he really does do a really good job. And his prep work is just immaculate. He covers the flooring, and you know, sometimes you got to pay up to get the quality that you want. So I hope you enjoyed the day. My biggest issue actually is trying to get these little light plate covers, the little switch plates, little things, but to go to Home Depot now, you know, it's like an hour wait with the virus. You have to, you know, they're only letting a certain amount of people in. So, you know, I'm probably going to do as little as possible and just try to do some elbow grease and figure it out as I go, because I really don't want to go to Home Depot and be amongst all those people. So again, stay safe. If you like it, you know, again, like, subscribe, comment, do what you got to do. Take care, guys. A day in the life of a landlord. Okay, so the day continues. So I just got home, and I want to show you the stash that I found at this house. Now, you know, when the tenant moves out, you know, what they leave behind is junk. And sometimes you get a good haul, and sometimes they leave good things behind. So check this out. Okay, so what we got, they left 2 of these tables. These things are on wheels with the handles, $100 each, easy at BJ's. They lift open, double in size. They left a water jug, which I'm gonna keep for an emergency. My wife said, what are we gonna do with that? I'm like, I don't know, like target practice, or, but we have water. We also have 3 of these nice tubs, brand new, I found in the shed, along with the water bottles and the tables. And then look at this. Wait, we got, this is a find. We got 2 sets of beautiful chairs. I mean, these are great folding chairs. I mean, new, for company, you know, for Christmas when they come, you know, it's awesome. We also got this decorative thing that goes into the ground. It's copper, kind of like it. A surge protector, a Ryobi battery, and a fire extinguisher. So that is the take of what was left behind from the tenants. Okay, so now we are going to move over to that piece that I discussed earlier, for the light. Okay, so what I did was I drilled a hole, and let me turn on my little laser guide. Okay, so we have the laser, and it might be a little noisy for a second, so let's drill 2 holes. I already drilled 1, and so I can get it installed at the house. Okay, so I'm back at the office, my office, and I want to kind of, you know, summarize the day. We got some new lighting going on in the room, which I'm psyched about. We're using a new microphone, so you might see better video quality, and you might hear better audio quality. I'm hoping you see that. So again, it wasn't that bad. I mean, at the end of the day, it cost me $3,100, $3,100 for the painting of the interior house, $140 to clean it. Then it was my time going in there today, half day, you know, a couple hours to, you know, replace the smoke detectors, the carbon, the filters in the air conditioning unit, light bulbs, you know, just the basics. But it wasn't that bad because, you know, we had this move out packet that we give all the tenants, and this tenant really followed it, and we're happy. So, you know, but I guess the lesson, the golden nugget, the topic of this whole video is tenant turnover sucks. There's nothing good about it. I mean, when you have a good tenant, and she was a good tenant, you know, I think she was with me 2.5, maybe 3 years. That's a long time, and that's what you want in your business. You know, tenant turnover, if you think about it, you know, I just did the basics. That's just new paint and cleaning it.
and that's, you know, $3,500 at the end of the day. That's a lot of money. And then you have to, you know, re-rent it, and that could take time. And, you know, luckily, you know, I found, you know, tenants really quick because, you know, I have this great method that I use. How to, you know, pre-qualify, you know, tenants, good tenants. Putting the wrong tenant in your rental is a mistake. It will cost you thousands of dollars. You want good quality tenants. And when you have that, as you see in the video that we just posted, not posted, but just that you've just viewed, the place wasn't in bad shape, and that's because, you know, we have rules and that they have to follow the tenants, and so we were, you know, pleasantly surprised. You really hopefully get these tenants. We have tenants with us 6+, 7+ years. It's just fantastic, you know. Get the good ones. You know, you can definitely, you know, I'd rather leave a place vacant than just put anybody in. And I so truly believe that. It hurts when it's vacant, but don't shove just a crappy tenant in there. I mean, it's the last thing you want. But at the end of the day, follow my system, follow my videos, learn the lessons that I have learned being a landlord, and see a day in the life of a landlord. So at this point, I am going to head over to the computer, and I'm working on a great course for you guys. And, you know, if you like it, you know, let me know. Take care, guys.